Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Up to the Real. I am Julian.
And I'm James.
So we're gonna talk about a couple of movie news that happened this week. Not a lot, but there is some big things we will talk about. So
Yeah.
without further ado, we'll get that started. So, with the latest movie from M. Night Shyamalan, took me so hard not to say Shyamalan Ding Dong. Glass comes out on its opening weekend with $47.1 million. It's one of his biggest openings for his movies, and it's actually one of the biggest ones for MLK weekend. It's not the top ones, but it's one of the top 5 movies that came out on MLK weekend. It stars Bruce Willis, James McAvoy, Samuel L. Jackson, Sarah Paulson.
But does it star any of them? We'll get into that later.
We'll get into that in another video. So I think that's a big weekend for Glass, especially for an M. Night Shyamalan movie. I mean, especially since he financed it all by himself. So, any thoughts, concerns?
I'm not surprised it was really popular. Because he took 2 movies that did well before and then said, hey, they're getting a sequel. So it kind of drew those people in. I don't know what I was expecting. I don't want to go too much into detail what we actually thought of the movie, but I mean, sure, good. I mean, I guess this is kind of, in a way, an indie movie with all-star casting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're also, let's see, the only other movie it went up against was the Broly movie, but that kind of wasn't more so
Broly,
this weekend.
made
came out in the
$7
middle
million. It made $7 million.
and it came out in the middle of the week, so it's not like it had an opening weekend. I don't know. Sure. Keep making. He's not gonna not make movies still, regardless of this.
Yeah, M. Night's gonna continue making movies. Which, speaking on that, again, we're gonna put a pin in that. We're gonna talk about that in our spoiler review of the movie, because there's some things that I definitely need to.
We'll get deep into that.
Yeah.
Something we also got the new John Wick trailer for John Wick 3 Parabellum. Is that the name of it?
Yeah, Parabellum.
Yeah, it looks more like John Wick, just more extreme. We're seeing. It looks like apparently he has a bounty put on him, and everyone's trying to kill him except for Halle Berry, apparently.
So I was just gonna ask about that. Is Halle Berry the only assassin that found out that he's excommunicated and still wants to help him?
I don't know.
I don't know, but
That's not what I'm watching John Wick for, though.
I'm just seeing the gunfights and kill more people. It looks still good.
People don't watch porn for the story. I don't watch John Wick for the story. All right. I want to see him fighting people with a sword on a horse.
I was just about to say that. I want to see him kill people on a horse, that and a horse. And I want to see if I heard Halle Berry did most of her stunts as well, so I want to see her do some stuff as
probably
well.
Because Keanu was doing it, and she's like, well, damn, I can't just not do my stuff.
So it looks good. The only question I have is just at the very end, I keep forgetting the actor's name. The guy who was the hotel clerk for all the movies. He's helping John Wick get it looks like a barrel or some kind of automatic weapon, and I'm like, oh, okay. Is he gonna help too? Is he gonna get his own little team of people to help him?
Also, we keep getting characters of Game of Thrones, because in this one we have Bronn makes an appearance.
We do have Bronn.
And in the first one we had Theon Greyjoy. So it's a tie-in. Heads up. Game of Thrones
prequels.
Series. John Wick's a prequel to Game of Thrones.
What?
He starts a new, sets an ice age. You'll see it. It's gonna be pretty dope.
You heard it here from James first. Also, speaking of movies and superhero movies, the Academy Awards nominations were released Tuesday, and Black Panther has 6 nods, including Best Picture, becoming the first superhero movie in film history to be nominated for a Best Picture. A couple of highlights, Star is Born with 10, The Favorite with 10. So it's those are good, but the biggest thing I want to talk about is Black Panther being nominated for Best Picture, but none of the other big awards like Best Director, Best Actor, Best Actress, and all that stuff.
Do you think it's a faux nomination? They're just hey, we know you guys like this, so we're going to nominate it for this, but we're not going to nominate it for any other like major categories, just so at least you can shut up and say got Best Picture?
I hate to put it this way, yes.
Yeah.
No offense to Black Panther. Like I
It's
said,
fantastic.
it's a fantastic movie. It was the best superhero movie that came out in 2018. My, I think that this was more of a, hey, because we don't have a popular Academy Award, we're gonna throw Black Panther in there just to say, hey,
And make you watch and hope that
it's gonna win. Which, if it wins, that'd be
fantastic.
it would be
It probably
fantastic.
doesn't deserve to.
I was just about to say that it would be fantastic to see a superhero movie for its first time being in the Best Picture nom to win. Do I think it's the Best Picture of this year? No, but again, it'll be dope. It'll be dope to see that.
Even though it was my favorite movie, I still wouldn't say it's the best movie of last year. So
True. The only movie that's on that list: Black Klansman, Black Panther, Stars Born, Favorite, Vice. Yeah, those are the five. There's only two movies that I think would make it, but you didn't like either one.
didn't like or just didn't like as much.
You didn't like as much.
There you go.
There you go. There you go.
And we also got a Ghostbusters little teaser this past couple weeks, pretty much last Wednesday, but didn't really talk about it too much. You watched it, right?
I watched it.
You just pretty much see the car in a little garage.
It's like in a garage or a barn, whatever the hell you want to call it. And lightning strikes, and you see the Ecto license plate, and you're like, oh, okay. And then it just says 2020.
Literally just a little, like, they could have just showed some of the Sonic the Hedgehog poster. That's pretty much all this was. It was like, here's some promotional thing. I think the only person I saw specifically that I saw was signed on it so far is Bill Murray.
I just saw it this morning. Jason. I keep forgetting his name.
The one who's not Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah, the other one. He's in talks of coming back. I think he's actually coming back. I gotta remember the news article, but yeah. So as of now, we're getting a Ghostbusters movie in 2020. But my question is what the hell about the one that came out in 2016? Are we just retconning that one?
Is that? I think that one might be alternate universe type thing. I don't know, dude. Here's the thing. I don't even like. I love Ghostbusters
one
more than the other. Yeah, but even still, like, I don't need an old man Ghostbusters movie. Like Old Man Rocky, I'm fine with. Old Man Ghostbusters, I mean, I don't know. Comedy is one of those weird things that is ever changing.
Yes, I agree.
That's why you don't see comedians last too long. Like, they might be around for like 5 years, 10 if you're good.
Right.
But then usually you kind of fade into obscurity because you just can't keep up with the ever-changing times. And these are some dudes who are around, like, yeah, you go back and watch them like Saturday Night Live stuff with these guys, and some of it's funny. Then you watch them and you're like, this is just dumb.
Like some of their jokes back in the 80s when Bill Murray was running king at Saturday Night Live, it was just like, this is funny but not ha funny. And I guess it's because there's 3 decades between us and them, so maybe that's it. And like, I was rewatching Ghostbusters again, I think a month ago, something like that, and I'm like, okay, I remember some of these parts being funny, but I was like, back in this time, like, if that movie would have come out this year, there would be some very problematic things that would happen. So now it's just like, how are they going to try to spin it and put it in that way? And that's the same thing how I feel about Bad Boys 3.
Yeah.
Like, it's like,
can you still bottle that magic one last time? There was literally a skit back in the day with Dan Aykroyd where he would just blend stuff in a blender on Saturday Night Live, and people thought it was the funniest thing ever. I don't know. Obviously, there's a lot more to be seen on this movie because we literally saw nothing so far. They might as well just had a poster that said the words Ghostbusters on it, and that'd have done the same thing.
That'd be fine.
So.
Or the first ghost that they captured, he comes out and like eating something and then just
something,
like,
but yeah.
All we got was a van. Cool. Thank you. That is it for our news this week. To be honest, there's no movies coming out this week that I've known or I actually care for, per se. Like, there's another Netflix movie, which Netflix is acting like, hey, we're making a lot of movies this year. And so other than that, I I don't see anything that's coming out this week that I care about.
Wait, hold on. I hear a voice.
Jane the Virgin, actress.
The movie with the like she gets attacked by like the cartel or something. Her and her friend.
What's the name of that movie? What's the name of
I
that
just saw the
movie?
trailer for that recently. What is it, voice?
I'm excited for it.
The voice says that the movie's called I'm Excited. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, actually, I am wrong.
What comes out?
So the kid who would be king.
Yeah, but what good movies come out?
And, and that's all we have for today.
Shut everyone down. No, yeah, that movie that the voice of the heavens was talking to. I saw that trailer when I went to see Glass. I was like, oh, this looks bizarre in a way, but it looks cool.
What movie y'all are talking about?
It's the one with the actress from Jane the Virgin. Her and her friend are at a club and they get shot up and they take a friend and then she has to pretend that she has to help like the cartel, but then the FBI comes after her and then she's like working for the FBI, pretends to get close to the guy from the cartel, and then she's just killing people.
Spoilers much?
It's the trailer. Alright, it's in the trailer.
I'm gonna have to watch it because I don't know which movie y'all are talking about, and I'm probably like when I find out, I'm gonna put a little letterbox of saying
Yes.
what movie this is.
Or just like as I'm describing the trailer, just show the trailer, and then cut to you like, I don't know what this is about. What's going on? The whole movie's in the trailer, but it looks pretty cool still. Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications if you haven't. Also, go look at our new videos that we have out this week. Not this week, last week. And then later this week, we're also going to be doing some spoiler movie reviews. Tune in for that. And then, is there anything you wanted to say, James?
No, I saw 3 movies this week though, so that's the most I've seen in a long time.
Hey, that's half of the movies he watched last year.
You ain't lying, man. Jeez Louise.
But from all of us here at Stage 3, guys, thanks for joining us and stay tuned.